Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is another review for Married to Medicine Season 10. This is the reunion part 2. So Quad is still crying at Jackie's feet. And Jackie is still like, I'm so sorry, girl, but I ain't got nothing for you. I'd rather lose a friend than to lose myself. Girl. Please, with all that bullshit. Jackie say, I'm not included in your life. I don't know what's going on in your life. You don't call. You don't write. I don't feel important. Well, you ain't, okay? You ain't. Not to her. Y'all are not her friends. I wish y'all just get over it. Why y'all gots to be friends? That's your coworkers. Okay, she can be your coworker. Cool. See, that's the problem when coworkers be demanding friendship and family. My family is at the house. My friends are where they at. You are a coworker and you need to just stay in your coworker role. When we come together, to film these scenes and all of that, we have us a good time. Good camaraderie. Good rapport. But after that, on the downtime, I should be able to pull away if I want to. God damn. That's what they be over there on on Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's what they be doing to Melody. Oh, she don't talk to us after film. Does she have to? Because for one, especially after them people see all of the shady shit y'all say in your confessionals, you probably wouldn't hear from me either. Anyway, Quad make her rounds, okay? She make her rounds. She go around there to Jackie. She go around there to Simone. She got she on an apology tour. She gotta get it right. She does tell Simone, though, I was hurt. Listen, I was hurt by y'all voting me off the island the way you did, but I hear you and I thank you for being there for me. Quad, she's accountable, and Simone says she receives it. The ladies are back on the stage from lunch. Andy notices that there was a meeting of the minds. It's all pleasant. Everybody's all pleasant with Quad now. We get into Sweet Tea's package. So she did have the surgery, that to get rid of the endometriosis and the fibroids and all of that. Things went well. She hasn't been diagnosed infertile, so she's very hopeful. Quad is asked a question about T wearing fake designer, and it wasn't even Quad that said it. It was Heavenly that said it. They were both on Watch What Happens Live, and a comment was made about fake designer. And Quad explained, how the people love to go down to the discount mall or wherever and go to the back of some African man's trunk and get them some fake designer. And Heavenly threw out Sweet Tea's name. Quad just agreed, but we gonna make it Quad fault. Heavenly gonna say, yeah, because you told me you was shopping, you was down at the supermarket somewhere. Sweet Tea was like, that's not true. Heavenly said, it is, but okay. Heavenly did a lot. I feel like Heavenly did a lot of lying in this one. She was lying. I just don't believe. I just don't believe in everything that she was saying to us. I just don't. I don't know. Anyway, T gets into it with Quad. They have this back and forth where she's not letting up. She's not letting up. She want to know why everybody has so much to say on social media. Whoever had something to say, whoever was bad-mouthing her on social media, she got smoke for you. She got smoke for you, and so that includes Quad. Quad like, girl, you need to calm down. You are mad. You need to calm down. Toya asks why Quad said that T doesn't fit in with the group. And they're like, Heavenly and a couple of them are like, we all said it. I said it. She's like, no, but why did you say it? You probably said it too, lady. Andy asks if Toya was to get a divorce, would you want to sit up here with your husband's new wife and all of that? And she says they've already had this conversation. He would bring his new wife on if she wanted to do it, and she would be sitting next to a fine man too. Cool. Whatever. She said the ratings would be through the roof. That is good drama. She is a supporter of the show. And so Bring on the drama, bring the tea. That's as far as she concerned, good press. T, she feels like Heavenly was cool with her right up until that bachelorette party. She kind of switched up on her. And he runs the clip of Sweet Tea on the phone, on her Instagram, going in on Heavenly, talking about Damon and cheating in the past and all of that. In the room with the men, they have a little conversation about that, because they're watching. Damon say, "Well, Greg, if you don't know me about 10 years now, if you think I'm cheating, tell me." And Greg said, "Listen, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what anybody is doing." Then here come the peanut gallery. It's yes or no. It's just a yes or no. Curtis. Now, Curtis. You just sit this one out and just be quiet. Anyway. Because, no, I don't know what you're doing. That's my answer. I don't know what you're doing, sir. And I'm not going to definitively say yes or no when I know I don't know. You could be not. Anyway, he ends up saying, "Nah, I don't believe it," and they kind of pound on it, whatever. Head back out there with the ladies. Heavenly, she says that T told her that Greg was controlling, when they run a clip. Now she gonna use it against her. And didn't I tell y'all that Heavenly was gonna do this? Sitting up at that bar, getting that drink, feeding that girl drinks while she sit up and drink water. And she just really spilling it all. Quad may have been right about Dr. G and his controlling ways. She just spilling it all. And Heavenly just eating it up. To use today. To prove today that, well, you said it. You said your husband was controlling, not me. She used you, girl. She used you, girl. Anyway. Dr. Heavenly say she wanted to like T. She wanted T to, that kind of made her feel away, because it's like, nah, she need to be equipped in case something happens. She need to join Dr. Heavenly University. Quad did. Quad looking like, I did what? Quad invested her money where she needed to invest her money, so she was good after her divorce. She didn't have to really scrounge up nothing. And so that's what she would like to see Sweet Tea doing. Like, like, girl, get you a little nest egg, make some smart money moves for yourself. T still want to know why you on social media talking about me. You talking about I lied to Greg about my endometriosis diagnosis. What's that about? Heavenly says, listen, I was asked a question, and the doctor and me wouldn't have been able to just not ask questions, not find out what was really going on. I would have known sooner. For me. And Heavenly's like, so you would have known my diagnosis sooner? Heavenly say, no, for me. I don't know what you want from me, girl, but you about to get it. Heavenly, good and damn well you been on social media and out here dragging, trying to make it seem like that girl lied and made it seem like she had no fertility issues before meeting Dr. G just to get with him. Talking about you could give him what he need, baby emoji, knowing you got endometriosis. That's what Heavenly is saying. She's saying that ain't how it went down. When she found out is when she found out. Dr. Jackie steps in and kind of, piggybacks off of that. And, she's just like, women don't really find out, for like 8 to 10 years, especially. And here she goes speaking for all of us again. Speaking on the black girls again. Talking about black women dismiss their pain. No, we don't. We be in there telling y'all we in pain and y'all don't be believing us. Which tells me, again, Dr. Jackie, what was that you had said again about black women and we be faking because we don't want to go to work and all that. And now you talking that we don't talk about our pain. We dismiss our pain. And so it could be years because Black folks ain't going to the doctor no way. You might as well go on and say that. Anyway, T is like, so yeah, Dr. Heavenly, why you on social media? She kept going back to that. Heavenly say, bitch, I answered the question and now I'm done with it. I ain't talking about it no more. You better leave me alone, girl. Anyway, Dr. Alicia joins the stage and she don't do nothing but ride for her man, everything he said. She says her first experience was much like being in the psych ward during her residency. You know, random outbursts. People, sometimes they like you, sometimes they don't. People getting along over here, people fighting over there. You know, it's much like that. It was cool experience. Did Quad leaving the group bring light to the group? You know, we have to bring that up. And Quad resents that because she's like, that suggests that I carry around some type of darkness, and we do not do that. We give light. We exude light, positivity, happiness, joy over here. Simone over there from the peanut gallery gonna say, yeah, when you choose to, that is true. What about we back on Dr. Alicia? His judgment on African American women. What's that? What is that? She thinks that he just holds true to his beliefs. It's not judgment. We do some throwback clips. We got clips with the kids. You know, the kids were so little. We love it. Miles and Michael, they're still living together, doing well. Toya's boys are growing up. One of them in sex ed got all the questions. He been looking at coochies and titties online. You know, he got questions. I mean, and she welcomes that. They're doing parenting right. They really are when it comes to the sex education. Cecil and the boys, Cecil and the boys. Why am I talking about Cecil and the boys? I done confused myself with the note. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Simone was asked a parenting question. You know, she and Cecil's differing parenting styles, and she says that everybody has a right to parent how they parent. I agree with that, but then again, I don't. You're not just gonna parent my child however you feel like it. Like, we have to agree on things because you might be a little outlandish, and we're not having it. So, see, because in my household, my husband is he can be laxed when it comes to who he trusts. He's the type of person that trusts family. I don't. I don't. I trust my mama and my daddy. That's it. I don't trust no family. Especially in-laws. Like, and it ain't no shade, but it's just like, I don't know you like that. He might know you like that. I don't know you like that. So no, you're not watching my kid. He has an uncle that used to, I'll watch him if you need me to watch TJ, I'll watch him. And I'll be like, no, thank you. I don't do that. I don't play them games. I don't care how nice of a person you think that this person is. It's always the nice person. It's always your good friend, your uncle, the person that gains your trust the most. Which is why I don't let you know I trust you. So that's just me. So no, everybody's parenting style. It ain't no you do you, I do me. We gotta be in agreement on when it comes to my kids. We just do. But anyway, so does Heavenly have a grandchild? She keeps Enfamil in her pantry. I mean, in her cabinets. She says that Dr. Damon uses the formula. He's allergic to all kinds of dairy. He's lactose intolerant, and so that is the only thing that doesn't upset him. So he getting up every day making formula for his cereal. You was better off telling us anything but that. But whatever. Heavenly's in therapy though, guys. She says she's in therapy. She takes a moment to thank Sweet Tea for her comments, when they were on that live yelling at one another, and T told her that her mama was in hell because Heavenly said, go to hell. And then she said, your mama there. It was a knee-jerk response. I really don't feel like she was trying to. I'm sure after she said, she was like, oh shit, that lady mama ain't even here. It's one of those like, oh, I went too far. I went too far. But Heavenly gonna try to spin it. No, thank you, because you saying that got my sister on the line. She called me, and we've been in communication. We're building. So thank you. You didn't help. There was a lightness at the end of the girl. Okay, we get it. Anyway, Heavenly's on a new path. She in therapy. The men joined the stage. Curtis, you flying in from the DR? He say no. Flying in from Atlanta. Dr. G, did Phaedra ask for $4K a month? She absolutely did. She wanted somebody that was going to sustain her lifestyle. So she did. If you was going to be exclusive with me, this is what it was going to be. He just says it didn't happen. Did anything sexual happen? No. Only in his dreams. He say not in real life. The lady sitting in the green room confused. Like, what? He say, what now? Cecil, you done talk to Tammy? Where Tammy? He say he ain't talked to her. He dropped her, and that's been that. He severed that relationship. You better. Tim severed every friendship he had with a woman when we got married. And not that I asked him to. He just did. Same with me. Not necessarily severed, like it wasn't no conversation behind it. It was just you don't have access to me anymore. That's just that. Anyway, and I don't think it's no bad blood, but I think there were a couple that I think they kind of felt the way they might have felt like, but I was here first, but we were friends before you met her, and it's like, sorry, girl. I'm so sorry. I'm not. I'm really not. Anyway, we replay the season again, for the men. Greg and all of that. Greg, you invited that stripper to the wedding. Did she come? He didn't expect her to come. It was just him just running his mouth. So Damon, how you doing with your baby girl? He don't even want to talk about it. We don't gotta talk about that. He said it was rough. It was rough for a few weeks there. He was sad with his boys for a couple of days, but listen, baby girl leaving really tore him up. Greg, why did you lie to T about them intruders being in the home? Like, why did you? What are we doing here? He said he thought the scare tactic would work. It did work, but it also brought some more shit with it because it didn't end well. Like it kind of blew up in his face a little bit. Might not have been a smart idea, but at the time he thought that it would be. Eugene, you took your wife out on a date, and she complained the whole time, and it didn't really ruffle your feathers. Do any of you other men feel like your wives are hard to please? They're all like, no, not really. Dr. Damon tells a story about he and Dr. Heavenly's first date. They basically just sat somewhere and talked, and he said he felt her skin and her. When I felt her skin and her body, I knew she was the one. Everybody like, you felt her skin and her body. Well, I guess so what I was doing. What were you guys doing? One of me and Tim's first dates our first date was Boca de Pepo, which is it's an Italian restaurant, but it also got a drive-through. So there's that. Good food though. Listen, the food that's some good Italian food. It is authentic. We're not going to play around with it. It was good. But one of our first dates was the 7-Eleven. We shared a burrito from the 7-Eleven and walked the beach. I had so much fun with that man. We had so much fun. So yeah, $30 will get me some lunch. I'm not tripping about you running me through a drive-through. I just wanted to be with you. It's really about the time with the person. So if she worried about anything other than that, she ain't the one. That's just my and then that's my TED Talk. Dr. Heavenly was sitting in the green room looking with lust in her eyes, like, my man, my man, my man. Thank you to my man. And to my man. Thank you to my man. Who I love Lotto. I really do. I love to hear her talk. I love to hear her rap. Because why? She from Clayco. And it's always giving girl from around the way. Okay? That's listen. I can sit with her. We from the same place. Well, not technically. Because I think she went to, where did she go to school? Mount Zion? Yeah, I think she went to Mount Zion. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Kima is questioned about, his comments concerning, cutting off nut sacks and his very misogynistic views. He doesn't subscribe to happy wife, happy life. He don't feel like I'm not about to sit here and make her happy to the detriment of my happiness. And I'm with you on that. It's happy spouse, happy house. Everybody need to be happy. Everybody. Eugene is one of those people that he feels like Toya is his equal, so he's never going to put her down. He's never going to dismiss her feelings or what she has to bring to the table or anything like that. Dr. Damon feels like, he can see both sides. He doesn't have to be the overly aggressive leader in the house, being boasting about it and wearing it on his chest. He's a silent leader. Everybody in that house know he the head of it, and so there's that. We talk about training, that his comment about training his wife. You can't train your wife. You can't do that. Kima explains that it was a joke. He explains what he meant by it. Whatever. Over there in the green room, Dr. Alicia is also explaining it was just a joke, and they're like, no, you don't joke like that. He wasn't joking though about not giving oral sex. He said, although yeah, he's Nigerian, but he really got that from Jamaica, growing up in Jamaica. And 'tis true. Them Jamaicans over there be talking about they don't do it. It's a lie. Jamaicans absolutely do it. My husband's Jamaican. They absolutely do. Well, he American. He American. When you grow up around here, you do what you do. Now, maybe if you had grown up over there, it might have been a different thing. I don't know. He said it's taboo over there. But the Jamaican American Jamaican that I married. Anyway, the ladies joined the stage. There's an extra chair, behind Quad and Phaedra. And they like, Toya like, Quad, you don't brought a man? What's that extra seat for? You don't brought a man? Quad looking like, I don't know who that seat for. Who's the seat for, y'all? Apollo. Apollo comes strolling out. And it's to be continued. We stop right there. We're gonna wrap up with this exchange, with everybody on the stage. Anyway, this second part was, I don't feel like this needed to be drawn out to 3 parts. I really don't. It really could have been a good solid hour. Could have been a good solid hour. Maybe an hour 15. But definitely not 3 parts. It's just not that interesting for me. Anyway, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.